This Sabbath is our 13th Sabbath for the quarter, and we have a focus on the East Central Africa Division. This is a big division, and there's their headquarters in Kenya, and they have a bit of a theme. They're building faith, sharing love, and it's quite a few countries there in the centre of Africa. 11 different countries: Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Somalia, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda. It's a diverse region where millions of Adventists actively live out their faith and engage in God's missions. There is actually over 5 million Seventh-day Adventists that live in this region. And comparing to our division, which is the South Pacific, we're probably a bit over 800,000 that are here. So quite a huge membership. In fact, the statistics that were on the website said 5.8 million. On the back of the lesson pamphlet said there was 5.1 million members. And it was quite interesting because only a few weeks ago the treasurers from the ECD, or East Central African Division, actually came to Sydney to visit, and then they joined us up in Cairns for our Business Professionals Convention, which is a training convention for all our accountants and professionals to receive their PD, we call it, professional development hours. You've got to do so many hours when you are an accountant or in a professional capacity to be registered with your boards or your membership society. So these guys came over. The guy is second there from the left. He was from Congo in the big trench coat. They all found it freezing in Sydney. We took them down to the rocks and around the Opera House, and then we shouted them a trip to the top of the tower. So they were with us a couple of weeks. We took them to Sanitarium and the Sydney Adventist Hospital and so on. That's the full delegation. And the guy fifth from this side, the left, or your right, is the treasurer, Johannes. And the guy in the very end with the sunglasses, his name is Jackson. He's the associate treasurer. So they hadn't really travelled much, and we had to help them exchange money and show them different things about how we live over here. But they have a lot of challenges in their country with lack of resources and other things. This is one of the projects is a nursing school they want to set up here at the Adventist University at Lukango in the Congo. So that's one of the projects. And there's a few other projects there. We've got a media centre, a couple of clinics, they call them dispensaries, and also a nursery, which would be a kindy type program for their kindergarten in Kenya. And also I noticed on the video, it's not listed here, that they wanted to help with a school that was taking in girls that were orphans and other things that or had been abused, were taken into this place. So I'll just share two of the projects now on the video, and then after that we'll be able to separate for our Sabbath school classes. But have a think about the projects, about Africa, and if you want to donate, there'll be a 13th Sabbath offering going around a bit later. So thank you. Enjoy the video. Sorry, mate. Yep.
Khadija has been coming to the Adventist Clinic in Zanzibar for years, long enough that the walk feels familiar. long enough that she knows where to sit and who will greet her when her name is called. She first came because she was sick. She kept coming back because she was cared for.
I have been treated here since the year 2010.
For more than a decade, Khadija has returned here through different seasons of life. For her, this is not simply a place to receive treatment. It's a relationship built on consistency, on being listened to and understood.
Their service is good, so when I get sick, I come here. When I want to check my health, I come here.
In Zanzibar, healthcare services are available through various facilities, yet many patients still choose to come here because of how they are treated. Mothers bring children struggling with infections. Pregnant women come for regular checkups. Others arrive with respiratory illnesses, stomach problems, diabetes, or high blood pressure, conditions that require ongoing care. In a low-income community like this one, access to consistent, reliable health care can determine whether small problems are treated early or if they're left long enough to become serious. Inside the dispensary, Dr. Jeffrey Mabula moves steadily from room to room. He listens carefully. He examines thoroughly. He treats each patient with dignity and respect.
The main reason is that we care about them. We work for them, and we have something more than the services that are provided in other places, the love for the patient.
That care is felt immediately.
They are not harsh. They listen to you well. You get medicine.
Over time, something rare has been built among the people here: trust. But the building itself is struggling to keep up. When it rains, water leaks through the ceiling. Electrical and plumbing systems are worn. So many repairs are needed that small fixes are no longer enough. To continue serving this community, the dispensary needs a complete renovation. That's why the upcoming 13th Sabbath offering is focused here. This offering will help renovate the Adventist clinic, creating a space that allows this trusted work to continue.
When we build this facility, services will increase, and the love they expect from us and the good services we provide will make them come in greater numbers and get adequate services.
Thank you for giving to the 13th Sabbath offering and for supporting mission. Because of your generosity, relationships can be strengthened and hope can remain for the people of Zanzibar.
When Eunice was only 10 years old, her future was already decided for her. She was expected to undergo a traditional cutting practice, and soon after marry a man nearly 50 years old. It was a future she didn't choose and didn't want. Terrified of what was coming, Eunice did the only thing she could think to do. She told her teacher at school.
I feel so bad. That's why I had to share with my class teacher. Yeah, to rescue me.
Instead of being sent back home, Eunice's teacher brought her to safety and began searching for a place where she could stay permanently. That search led to Kajiado Adventist School and Rescue Center, started by the Women's Ministries Group in Nairobi.
The women ministry noted that these girls are really suffering, and they decided amongst themselves to set up a small children as a rescue center, at least to be helping these kids.
What began as a small rescue effort for Maasai girls in Kenya has grown into something much larger. Today, Kajiado is not only a place of protection, it's home.
Today we have over 250 girls rescued. They are staying here. They board here. This is their home. Even during vacation, they have nowhere to go.
In addition to finding safety, the girls at Kajiado experience community. They study, eat, and worship together. Many arrive having lost trust in those who are closest to them. Here, they find teachers who protect them, caregivers who listen, and friends who understand their story because they've lived it too. Over the past few years, much of the school's physical transformation has been made possible through the support of Maranatha Volunteers International, whose teams helped build classrooms, dormitories, and essential infrastructure. Eunice has now begun to imagine a future shaped by hope instead of fear.
When I came to this school, I did not know how to read the Bible. Even I don't know whether God existed. But for now, I know more about God. Yeah, and it has really changed my life.
Encouraged by teachers, strengthened by faith, and supported by friends who believe in her, she's begun to see her life differently.
I'm hoping, and even have more hope about life, that after my studies, I'll go back to my society and help those who are in need, all my fellow girls who are undergoing the same situation which I undergone.
Eunice understands exactly what her life might have been if no one had intervened.
If I will not have been rescued before, then I think I'll be a mother of 5 kids.
While the campus now looks established, the daily needs inside these walls are urgent and ongoing.
These students lack food. They lack food completely. So these children need food, clothes, the basic needs, the learning material like books.
The girls here do not pay school fees. Many are orphans. Others ran away to escape dangerous situations. There is little funding for these basic needs. This quarter, the 13th Sabbath offering, also known as the Quarterly Mission Project, will support the work of the Kajiado Adventist School and Rescue Center. Your contribution will equip this school to care for these children. When you give, you are sustaining a home for them. You are healing relationships, and you are helping girls like Eunice grow up surrounded by care, dignity, and hope. Because when one girl is rescued and supported, the future changes, not just for her, but for generations to come. Thank you for giving to projects like this.
I hope you enjoyed those that video about the couple of the projects that our 13th Sabbath will contribute towards today.